चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार वरणो रघुबर विमल यश जोदायक फल चार।
Hanuman Chalisa, a composition by poet Chalisa of the 16th century AD, is another Hindu scripture which has not been popularized, though it has mind-blowing scientific calculations which is at par or even more accurate than what our modern astronomers had defined. Yes, Hanuman Chalisa, written by poet Chalisa, has clearly explained the distance between Earth and Sun, which our modern astronomers are still pondering about. Greek astronomer Archimedes in 3rd century BC said that the distance between Earth and Sun was 10,000 times the radius of Earth, while 100 years later, another astronomer, Hipparchus, said it was 440 times the radius of Earth. Afterwards, another astronomer, Ptolemy, said it was 1200 times the radius of Earth. The modern science of 20th century AD came to the conclusion that the distance between Sun and Earth was 23,455 times the radius of Earth, that is, roughly around 149.5 million kilometers. But the modern astronomers are still pondering about their calculations, whether it is right or wrong. But our poet Chalisa had been clear in his calculation 500 years before. Remember, there were no scientific equipments like binoculars, telescopes, and modern laboratories at that time when poet Chalisa had made his calculation. Yuga Sahasra Yojana Parabhanu Lilyo Tahi Madhura Phala Janu. Chalisa in this verse recounts of how Lord Hanuman jumped to swallow the sun, imagining it to be a fruit, and the distance he jumped to reach the sun from the earth. In other words, this is the distance between the earth and the sun. One yuga in Bhagavad Gita means 12,000 divine years. One divine year is 360 years as per human calculations. Yojana means 8 miles or 12.8 kilometers approximately. So, as per Chalisa, time and distance had been calculated. Yuga Sahasra Yojana, it means 12,000 into 8,000 miles or 12,000 into 12,800 kilometers, which works out to 96 million miles or 153.6 million kilometers. As per modern calculations, the orbit of the Earth is not a perfect circle, so the distance between the Earth and the Sun vary from 147 million kilometers to 152 million kilometers. So, as per Chalisa, recorded in his Hanuman Chalisa written 16th century AD, is more or less the same as that of modern day science. Like many ancient Hindu scriptures which had such accuracy in its calculations and predictions, the modern world has still not accepted them for reasons known only to them. Maybe the Vedic scholars of those days who had written them had no access to advanced technology and research should be the reason for their non-acceptance of modern day scientists. Or maybe the Hindu scriptures were based on Hindu gods should have been the reason for the non-acceptance of the Hindu scriptures, which were more factual and more accurate than what the modern day science have told us. Do you agree or not? Rama 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 Rama. Please support my free channel by giving your like, subscribing, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.